I'm Sandy Hoaxtard. Welcome back to Channel 5 Real News Live. I just have a little tidbit of information to give y'all. I forgot my last broadcast regarding this matter. We were talking about Roseanne's show and how she was accused of being racist because of what she said, dealing with the Planet of the Apes. Well, honey, I forgot to tell you, there ain't nothing racist about that. The common consensus is sensitive people are claiming she's racist against black people. Well, honey, I hate to tell you, but in that ridiculous Darwin diagram and evolution, according to that fake theory, we all descended from apes. So it has nothing to do with skin color. The media's programmed all of you to hate certain races. It keeps us more divided, so we can be called the Divided States of America rather than the United States of America. That's why they have that ridiculous two-party system paradigm. Honey, that is not true. It's fake. It was manufactured to keep y'all busy and not realize that your taxes are illegal and you shouldn't be paying them every year. The IRS has no business taking your property if you don't pay them money. Forget. Anyway, you see, the two-party system, the Democrats and the Republicans, it's all a farce. It's all a joke. As far as presidents go, look at them all. They all work for the same God, basically. We don't see the people they work for. We just hear their speeches, that are teleprompted or otherwise. Presidents don't run anything. The powers that shouldn't be above them do. They're the ones we call the shadow government. They're the ones who instruct the current leader of what to do, and that goes for every country. It's all the same fools. Their end game is global control. They want to make some one world government, which is retarded considering the fact that they spend so much time trying to divide us. How are they going to try to divide us for all these years based on race and religion and Muslim and Islam and whatever? And then they want us all to join as one? Are you kidding? These people are retarded. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for racist claims either. Fact is, we're all one, no matter what color our skin is. Look at mine. It changes colors regularly. I don't even know what race I am. Do yourself a favor and don't fall for that BS. All it does is serve to divide the people, so we don't realize what we really should be focusing on and banding together to get it, such as censorship. There's a thing called First Amendment. Doesn't seem to be being honored lately. People are being punished, boycotted, losing their channels over. It's treasonous. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be happening. Who cares if your opinion isn't popular with whatever agenda's going on, or if it reveals the cracks and the theories of a fake agenda? That's your right to say it. My opinion is, if that story people are telling about that sex ring that's real, if it's so ridiculous and retarded, why wouldn't you just leave the video up so everybody could see just how retarded it is? See, the problem is, it ain't retarded. It's true. When it's true, they take action, which answers the question for us. They're telling us it's true because if it wasn't, they would just leave it out there for everyone to see, such as those fake shootings too with those prices after kids. They could just leave the videos up about those. If you go to the internet and search some of the previous hoax/false flag shootings like Pulse or Sandy Hoax or any of the others, you'll find mysteriously the articles have videos in them, but the videos are gone. For what? Harassment and bullying? Are you kidding? How on earth can a video bully or harass anyone? It can't. It's a scam. The only bullying going on are the ones banning and removing videos and censoring them. That's the bullying. They're silencing someone's free speech, which is not acceptable. No matter whether or not it's a private company. Who cares if it's private or not? Who do they think they are to dictate what true news is and what's fake? Basically, you've got to learn to live in the rule of opposites. If the newscaster tells you this story is real, you can assume it's fake. They tell you it's fake, then look into it further because it's probably real. Catch my drift? And we don't want to talk about that goddamn Patriot Act again. Oh, that is so retarded. That was a scam played on the American people. First off, we already know that no Osama bin Laden in some cave on dialysis directed all these terrorists that burned up to nothing except for their passport, which was perfectly intact. None of that was real. Our president knew. You could see him holding that goat book upside down like a retarded retard. He knew what was going on. It was just a matter of confirmation. If you know the truth and you see him in the video, you can tell. He knows what's going on. He's just sitting there like a stupid fool. Well, he is a stupid fool. And a reptilian shapeshifter. But they knew. And that stupid Patriot Act was written long before any of this. They were just looking for the right excuse to release it upon us. As I've stated before, nobody read it. The people in the Congress just signed it. They were told to. Great. So from then on, we had to go to the airport and take but pretty much all of our clothes off, which I enjoyed. I took mine off for him. Because the guy was cute who worked...
Sandy, keep it professional.
I have to stay professional. Yes, it did change our lives. It made it so we have no privacy. It allowed them to tap your phone because you're dangerous, regardless of whether that means your lipstick is the wrong shade or because you threaten someone in public who's in office or any number of things. The fact is, there is no constitution anymore. There are no rights to privacy for us anymore. There's no due process if they call you a terrorist, which obviously you are if you don't agree with them. It's just sickening. We've got to fight and take this country back immediately. We might have to overthrow someone in order to do that. Honey, it's worth it. Look at what they're doing. They're targeting people. Look up directed energy weapons. Look those up and see how they're being used against innocent civilians because they know something or because they might whistleblow about something. Some people seem to think in their Luciferian brain that they have the right to attack and stalk other people. Drive them crazy. Use directed energy weapons using microwaves, the voice-to-skull technology, which basically allows a stranger from a far-off place to insert vocal speech into a person's head that they choose, where it comes from inside their cranium. It's not like a speaker in front of them, it's just in their head. It's all geared to get them in trouble, because they'll hear a voice that says,
"Kill people. We're gonna kill you if you don't kill people."
And they're hearing this and they're looking around to everyone else thinking they can hear it and no one else can hear it, and they see this person saying, "Did you hear that? That's crazy. Did you hear that?" And they're looking at you thinking, that person's crazy. And then when you go to the police and say, "I think my government's stalking me. I hear voices in my head. They're telling me to kill people. I don't feel right doing this." Guess what? Instant diagnosis. You're a paranoid schizophrenic. Let's lock you up in cell block number 666. And then you're discredited. Your family's told that you've become mentally ill. It all goes downhill. These types of things are being done, as well as the directed energy weapons that can target any part of the body and create any circumstance they want, such as a headache, a rapid heartbeat, a feeling of nausea, like they use for political opponents when someone's about to give a speech to counter their opponent. They can set it off so the person simply feels like they have to have diarrhea. They feel like choking and coughing and their nose is running, so they're not in any mood to talk. They'll be like, "I can't say anything," and they'll be gone. You think that's ethical? You think that fits our Constitution? I don't think it does. So whoever's behind all this needs to go. Shadow or otherwise. It's disgusting. Don't be a targeted individual. This is Sandy Hoaxtard. Have a good evening, and thank you for all the flowers you've sent. I appreciate it. Until next time, have a great night.
Sandy, you're still on
I don't
camera.
care if the camera's not off. I'm taking it all off. Stranded driving, branded a fool. What will they say Monday at school?
There were things I could do, and do with the boy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy, no good, I suppose it could be true. But there was things I could do.
I just want no ordinary guy coming home strong to me. They don't know what I'm looking for. They don't know what I need. I could flirt with all the guys, smile at them and hold my eyes. Press against them when we dance, make them think they get a chance, then refuse to be true. That's a thing I'd never do. I just wonder why you left me. Oh, Sandy, Sandy, Sandy. Oh, Sandy.